Dear Kevin Chidwick, as I understand it, you are the managing director of Confused.com. I like a man whose name matches up with his job. Usain Bolt is a great name for a sprinter. Rudolph Valentino just screams sex symbol, while Kevin Chidwick is perfect for a bloke who works in insurance. Your career path was paved out the moment the ink dried on your birth certificate. And now you're Kevin Chidwick, Managing Director of Confused.com. I'm not taking the mick, Kev. I mean, name-wise, how could I throw stones when I dwell within the glass house that is Tom Wrigglesworth? I'm writing to you because I've got some questions about insurance, and I'm sorry, Kevin, but none of these questions is, can I save money with Confused.com? You see, Chidders, you insurance lot, you've managed a feat that's unique in business. A product that offers both guaranteed peace of mind and guaranteed blood-boiling stress. I believe the concept of insurance is a truly noble one. The idea that a group of people each buy an item that costs £100, then chuck in an extra quid for the one cack-handed chump who drops theirs down the toilet, well, that's great. It's moral. It's sensible. It separates us from the animals. That and the fact that we don't lick our own genitals. Some of us have tried, and indeed succeeded. But I haven't written to you just to boast. My concern is the once noble, almost socialist ideal of insurance has been hijacked by a band of nodding dogs, tubby opera singers, and meerkats who are inexplicably from Russia. Faced with this motley crew, it's no wonder Michael Winner has to tell us all to calm down, dear. The truth is, I was calm until Michael Winner appeared. Last year, I had high blood pressure. My GP told me in no uncertain terms to cut down my salt, limit my coffee, and most important of all, avoid the sight of Michael Winner. The thing is, Kevin, insurance has got really confusing. You, of all people, know that. You've built your company on it. But if something's confusing, the cure is knowledge and transparency. Whereas you've come along and said, look at all this confusion. He's confused, she's confused, we're all confused. Look, join the confusion. And as your head spins in bewilderment, we'll take a cut. Insurance didn't used to be this complicated. About 4,000 years ago in Babylon, which in those days was a city rather than just a tacky nightclub, Mediterranean sailing merchants would get loans to fund their shipments. They'd pay the lender a bit extra on top in exchange for the lender's guarantee that if the shipment was stolen or wrecked in the harsh high seas, the loan would be cancelled. And that's insurance. That's pure insurance, respected by its clients. History keeps no records of these Babylonian policies being missold by men in shiny robes who knocked on people's doors, interrupting an episode of Hanging Gardener's Question Time. Nor did you ever hear of any boat suddenly dropping anchor, allowing another boat, who was in on the scam, to ram them from behind, leaving the sailors with a dented stern, no cargo, and a whiplash claim. Skip on a few thousand years to 1688, and we have the Lloyd's Coffee House. This was a place where 17th century ship owners and sea merchants would meet, discuss business, and insure each other's risk. 17th century coffee shops were simpler places than those we have now. Back then, thirsty patrons had only a choice of cappuccino, espresso, or a very rudimentary Americano. Mockers were a pipe dream, and anyone overheard using the phrase skinny latte was taken out back and burnt as a witch. And have their loyalty card confiscated. So, the original Lloyd's insurers were all ship owners. And gradually, over the years, they became sick of life on the high seas, tired of adventure and exploration. They dreamt of something more. They dreamt of telephonic headsets, an unsympathetic boss, and timed toilet breaks. And from this dream was born the professional insurance broker. Lloyd's carried on for several hundreds of years, although the original coffee shop burnt down in 1838. No one's quite sure if this was the first example of an inside insurance job, or whether it was started by a caffeine-fueled maverick experimenting with a prototype panini press.